Sublime 77. My name is Regina Stoneham, and I am an ME and Lyme warrior. Sublime 77.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Sublime 77, your channel for Lyme disease awareness, education, and inspiration. My name is Regina Stoneham, and I am a Lyme warrior. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so now so you can get lots and lots of fun updates and educational videos and inspirational videos. Feel free to check out the links below. I've left links for research and also for products that are helpful for Lyme disease. Feel free to check those out. Welcome to Chronic Lyme Story Time. Today I'm going to be talking about my experiences at the ER 2 days in a row. And also I'm going to be giving you an update on my seizures. So update on my seizures, they were, I was tested and I did a whole video on my seizures and I'm seeing doctor and everything, a neurologist, and come to find out that they were non-epileptic because of a medication that I was taking. I was taking an antidepressant and it was giving me seizures. So be very careful what you take and put in your body. That's all I have to say about that. Yes. So I stopped taking that medication and I started on a new medication, and it seems to be helping a lot, and I'm not having seizures anymore. So yay! Yay, good news. And that neurologist was awesome. He was young and open to Lyme disease and open to neuro-Lyme and open to everything. So I'm really happy about that. I was at the mall walking around and my right leg in my hip joint started popping, and it was a really big mall and I was having a hard time walking, and I started feeling sharp pains up like in my hip, and then it just like wouldn't go away, and I could barely walk getting myself out of the mall. And this was like 6 months ago. So every time I rest my leg, it gets better, but then as I walk more or I try to do more activity on my leg, it will start to hurt and I'll start to get that sharp pain. Well, it's been getting worse and worse and worse, and the sharp pain is excruciating, and my hip hurts really bad, and I didn't know what to do. And on top of that, my blood pressure was through the roof. So I went and saw my internal specialist, and she said to go to the ER. So I went to the ER, and of course you guys know how fun the ER is, especially us, especially those of you with Lyme disease. Some doctors are okay when you say you have Lyme disease. Some doctors have lots of questions. Some doctors feel like they know it all. I told them my blood pressure was high, has been high for a few weeks, and my leg was jacked up and I hurt it, and if there was something that they could do to help me so that my blood pressure would come down. I went, I don't know, like they checked my blood pressure. The doctor on call said, oh, that's like not too high. And then I was like, what about my leg? And they were like, well, we'll do an ultrasound to see if you have any blood clots. And I was thinking, why wouldn't you do like an x-ray just to make sure that nothing was broken, or damaged? And they didn't, and it confused me. So they did the ultrasound to make sure I didn't have any blood clots in my leg, which is awesome. I don't have any, yay. I kind of knew that I didn't. And so they were really busy, and there were a lot of ambulances coming in, and so the doctor came and she's like, oh, you have a hip strain. And I was like, why am I having all this popping and sharp stabbing pains? Like, what's going on? She's like, oh, you just have a hip strain. You just need to walk on it a few times a day, and, you know, just maintain the pain and inflammation, and that'll help with your blood pressure too. So goodbye. I was so upset. I'm going to insert a video here. Hi, I am really upset right now. I just wanted to give an update. Sorry the phone is moving because I'm shaking. I went to the emergency room today because my Lyme literate doctor told me that I needed to go to the emergency room because my blood pressure is really high, and I know it's high right now because I have anxiety, but I jacked my leg up, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse the more that I walk on it. And so she told me to go in for my blood pressure and for my leg, and essentially they did nothing. And I wasn't trying to convince them that I was that I had Lyme disease or anything like that. I just told them, I was like, yeah, I have Lyme disease and Babesia, no big deal. And they're like, what is that? Some of them were. And the doctor, I guess my doctor said that my blood pressure wasn't that high, and that it was most likely due to the pain. So they ordered tests, and my blood came back fine, of course, which it always does. If they checked for Lyme, then it wouldn't come back fine. But anyways, and then they did a urine sample. It came back fine. Everything came back fine. I'm sorry. I feel like I want to cry. So this was about 4 hours ago that I came in, and they checked me and they took my blood and they did everything like right when I got here. And then they sat me in a room, and they sat me in another room, and it's really nice. It's a nice hospital and everything. But nobody came to check up on me, on my blood pressure, or on the pain that I was telling them. I'm limping, and so I just started getting really, really upset, and I finally the chronic Lyme story time videos, so I might put them in both of the playlists. So yeah, if you like what you saw, please subscribe, also share it. The question of the day: have you ever been to the ER to be treated for something other than Lyme? And how did the doctors treat you? How did you feel about that? Tell me your story. Bye. Love you. Bye. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to my channel. Also, like and share. So that could cause a lot. I gotta check myself. Check myself before I wreck myself. So that